It's Melody Miércoles! It's so nice for you to have joined me on this fantastic day. I'm honored to have you in my music studio, where we will be working on improving our musicianship skills from the safe places of our homes. In my studio, we will be singing songs, playing games, and enjoying one another's company. I hope that Melody Miércoles adds excitement to your day as you explore music with me. Thank you for joining me. Please, feel free to leave a friendly comment after watching my video and push the subscribe button. Oh, and don't forget to like the video and let your friends know how much fun you're having. Alright, it's time for us to enter Miss Cossack's studio. Happy rest. Oh, what is happening? I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Ouch! It stung me. I'm squishing up the baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm squishing up the baby bumblebee. Ugh, it's yucky. I'm wiping off the baby bumblebee. Now my mommy won't be mad at me. I'm wiping off the baby bumblebee. See, mommy? Now my hands are all clean. Hey guys, Miss Cossack here. It's so nice to see you. Now, I would love to say that I'm so grateful for you being here. Get it? Being here, because he's a bee. Some of you are just like, whew, that's fine, okay? I love puns. Expect me to use them in future videos. They're one of my favorite things to do. So, the song we actually sang, the song we actually sang is called Baby Bumblebee. And I'm going to put my baby bumblebee over here next to Mr. Horsene. Keep him nice and safe. So the song is called Baby Bumblebee, and I'm going to teach you the hand motions to it. Some of you already know this song from my class if you were one of my students. Some of you have been my students, and maybe you're in an upper grade and you've never heard of this song or have never did the hand motions for it. So I'm going to be teaching you these songs. I hope that you enjoy it. Remember, please stay engaged, stay active, and have some fun, all right? If you don't feel comfortable sitting in your living room with your family, singing or dancing or doing hand motions, I completely understand. I am the same way, all right? Why don't you go ahead now and find a safe place where you can perform, all right? That can be maybe in your bedroom, maybe outside in your backyard or front yard or in the closet, I don't know. Just go somewhere where you don't mind singing, okay? Maybe you do want to sing in front of your family. Perfect. Maybe invite your family to do it with you. This would be really fun. You're already there at home, I know, because of the coronavirus, we're all having to sit here and we're all going cray-cray, all right? Have your family come and do these little songs with you, and it'll be fun. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and teach you. This song is in 3 main parts. It starts off like this. So we're going to actually have our little bumblebee flying around. And as it's flying around, it's going to buzz. Can you buzz with me and make your bumblebee buzz? When your bumblebee goes high, you buzz high. How high? can you buzz? All right, now let's buzz low. Make your bumblebee buzz low too. He's going to be flying towards the ground. Make him go high. Now low. Perfect. Man, your lips might be tingling there. Your tongue might be itchy from buzzing, but that's okay. Thanks for doing that silly thing with me. It's actually good for you to be buzzing up high and buzzing down low. We call this vocal exploration. All right, some of us, we're used to speaking in a certain range. And we actually need to make sure that we are singing high and singing low. And we're buzzing high and buzzing low so that we're used to, I guess, getting used to how our faces feel whenever we're singing. All right, so back to the song. Our little bumblebees have buzzed. They warmed up their little wings. Now we're gonna catch it. And it looks like this. Bzzz. Can you do it with me this time? Bzzz. All right, now we caught the bumblebee. We're gonna do the first part of the song. And it goes like this. I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Now, some of you knew that song and you were singing it with me, and that is perfect, all right? Some of you didn't sing it with me, and that's okay. I want you to try to sing it with me this time. Here we go. Let's catch our bumblebee. Bzzz. Here we go. I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Now we're going to move on to the second part of the song. The bumblebee has stung us and it hurts. So we're going to go, ouch, it stung me. Can you say it just like that? Ouch, it stung me. Great. Now let's go ahead and sing the second part. Ouch! It stung me. We're gonna squish up the bumblebee. I'm squishing up the baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm squishing up the baby bumblebee. Now, you can choose to squish up the bumblebee like this. You can squish him up real high, real low, real big. Or maybe you can even squish him up with your fingers. I'm squishing up the baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm squishing up the baby bumblebee. Okay, you can choose to do either or. You can even do it on your lap if you want. I'm squishing up the baby bumblebee. You get the gist of it. Pick your version. For me, I'm going to be squishing up with my hands. All right. So we squished up the baby bumblebee, and now we got all of the little bumblebee's guts and grossness on us. Ugh, yuck. So we gotta wipe it off, all right? Take your hands, we're gonna wipe it on our shirts. Now when you're outside, you probably don't have, a sink around to wash your hands. So you're gonna wipe off the bumblebee guts onto your shirt. Mom and Dad can clean your shirt when you get home. Okay. So it looks like this. I'm wiping off my baby bumblebee. Now my mommy won't be mad at me. I'm wiping off my baby bumblebee. See, Mommy? My hands are all clean. Now maybe you don't want to say Mommy, you want to say Daddy or Grandma or Grandpa. You can do that too. If you're singing to your grandma, say Grandma. If you're singing to your dad, say Dad. Okay? But this song in the original version, it's Mommy. Just letting you know. Okay, let's go ahead and do that again where we're wiping off the bumblebee. All right, ready, go. I'm wiping off my baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm wiping off my baby. Wait a moment. Miss Cossack, you didn't sing that right. You were absolutely correct. Okay, so it's important on this third part that you say, I'm wiping off my baby bumblebee. Now my mommy won't be mad at me. That's the tricky part. Let's sing that again. I'm wiping off my baby bumblebee. Now my mommy won't be mad mad at me. I'm wiping off my baby Bumblebee. See, Mommy? My hands are all clean. All right. Hey, thank you for doing that with me. Now we're gonna put the whole song together. So let's get our little buzzy finger hands ready. You ready? Oh, some of you aren't doing it. Some of you are. All right, let's do this. Let's buzz. I'm bringing home a baby Bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm bringing home a baby Bumblebee. Ouch! It stung me. I'm squishing up the baby Bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm squishing up the baby Bumblebee. Ugh, it's yucky. I'm wiping off the baby Bumblebee. Now my mommy won't be mad at me. I'm wiping off the baby Bumblebee. See, Mommy? My hands are all clean. Hey, good job singing Baby Bumblebee. Now, if you are messing up on a few of the parts, go ahead, pause the video, and rewind it. Get to the spot where you're making mistakes and practice that part by itself. Alright? And then once you're ready, put it all together and sing it in front of your mom or your dad or maybe your little brother or sister. I'm sure they would love that. Thank you for singing Baby Bumblebee with me. Now we're going to move on to Little Bunny Foo Foo. This is one of my favorite stories. I am so grateful to be able to share this with you. Hey, what are you doing here, Horsey? You're not supposed to have a bumblebee on your nose. That's not very safe. I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. There you go. Oh, little Bunny Foo Foo, what am I to do with you? Oh, well, hello there. It's so nice for you to have joined me today. I am the Good Fairy, and I'm about to tell you a story about my little friend, Little Bunny Foo Foo. Now, Little Bunny Foo Foo used to be a pretty cute little bunny, but after seeing him today, I had to turn him into a goon. It was not a very pleasant sighting, unfortunately. Little Bunny's heart was, it didn't look too good, and whenever I did my little magic on him, instead of being a cute little goon, he turned out to be quite ugly, unfortunately. Well, perhaps once he is nicer to his friends, I'll turn him back to his cute little bunny self. But for now, he's learning how to be kind to his little field mice friends. There's always consequences for our actions, and because I love Little Bunny Foo Foo, I have to correct him. Oh, some of you might not know anything about what I'm talking about, but some of you have actually read the book. It's called Little Bunny Foo Foo. If you haven't read this book, I would love for you to hear my side of the story. And maybe you have read about my book, but you're just not, I don't know, you just don't understand my perspective of it. You see, the author, the person who writes the book, actually has their own biased opinion about the story. So I'm going to show you my opinion of what really happened. Here we go. It looks like this. Little Bunny Foo Foo hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and popping them on the head. Well, there was once a good fairy who lived on top of the mountain. That good fairy is me. And I had seen Little Bunny Foo Foo from afar, and he was not being a very kind bunny. So I decided that I would try to go down and help him to be kinder to his friends. I flew down from the top of the mountain and I told little Bunny Foo Foo, "Little Bunny Foo Foo, I don't want to see you scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head." I told him, "I'm going to give you 3 chances, and if you don't behave, then I'm going to have to turn you into a goon." Do you think Bunny Foo Foo listened to my advice? Unfortunately not. So little Bunny Foo Foo decided to hop about in the forest again, and I went home. Little Bunny Foo Foo hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and popping them on the head. Well, me being the good fairy that I am, I went home and I had heard the ruckus down in the forest, and I decided to look out my window. And sure enough, little Bunny Foo Foo was at it again. So I flew down to little Bunny Foo Foo and I said, "Little Bunny Foo Foo, I don't want to see you scooping up the field mice and popping them on the head." I told him, "I'm going to give you 2 more chances, and if you don't behave, then I'm going to have to turn you into a goon." Do you think Bunny Foo Foo listened? I decided to go home that evening, and I was hoping that nothing would happen again. But little Bunny Foo Foo went about his business, just like any other ordinary day. Little Bunny Foo Foo hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and popping them on the head. Well, the good fairy, who had seen and heard all the ruckus from the mountain, had flew down to little Bunny Foo Foo, and here's what I told him. "Little Bunny Foo Foo, I don't want to see you scooping up the field mice and popping them on the head." I told him, "I'm going to give you 1 more chance, and if you don't behave, then I'm going to have to turn you into a goon." Bunny Foo Foo, I felt so bad for him. He just wasn't, maybe he just didn't know how to play with his friends. So I decided to go home and hope that things would get better. I flew back to the top of my mountain. And little Bunny Foo Foo went about his day once more. Little Bunny Foo Foo hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and popping them on the head. Well, the good fairy who lived on top of the mountain had seen Bunny Foo Foo, and she was very sad. And she flew down to Bunny Foo Foo, and she said, "Little Bunny Foo Foo, I don't want to see you scooping up the field mice and popping them on the head." Here's what I told him. "Little Bunny Foo Foo, I had given you 3 chances, and you did not behave. I have to turn you into a goon now." So, here's what I did. I got my magic fingers, and I spun it in circles, just like so. And I took my hands, flew in the air, and then the little dust, my magic dust, swiftly flew down onto Bunny Foo Foo. And here's what happened to him. Are you ready? First, his little arm kicked out, and it started to twitch like so. And then his whole arm started to shake. And then his other arm kicked out, and his little paw twitched. And then it started to shake as well. And then his foot kicked out, and it started to shake. And then his legs started to shake, and then his other foot kicked out, and then he started to go crazy. He looked just like that. He was wild. I did not really expect my magic to have that effect on him. So here's actually a drawing of little Bunny Foo Foo before I did my magic on him. And Please excuse me, I'm not the best artist. I spend a lot of my time playing with all the little forest friends. I don't spend a lot of time practicing my drawing, but I'll do my best job to show you what happened to little Bunny Foo Foo. So little Bunny Foo Foo, he had a cute little fluffy tail. It was so soft, I loved touching it. It actually turned purple. Instead of being fluffy, it turned spiky. Ouch! Yeah, it really hurt to touch him. And then his body actually shrunk. He wasn't a big bunny anymore. I had to humble him. I had to make him a little smaller. That way he could not hurt his little mice friends. So he looked like this. Here's his little back leg. Here's his head. Now, something crazy about his head. He used to have little ears, but his ears actually got really long. I don't know why, but that is what happened. So his ears got really long, and he wasn't really a happy-looking bunny anymore. He was a mad-looking bunny. In fact, he even grew some vampire teeth. I don't know why he has vampire teeth, but now he does. I actually might go back to his house later today and see if I can fix his teeth, because I don't want him to scare off his little friends, but I'm still working on my magic. I'm not really good at it. Now his little leg, his back leg got small, but his front leg, it turned into a square. Oh, I suppose these are little rectangles. Huh, a rectangle looks like this. There's 2 long sides and 2 short sides. A square would look more like this. 4 equal sides. Well, his little front legs turned into long rectangles. So he had a spiky tail, he had rectangle feet, and he had really long ears and those crazy vampire teeth, which I'm going to try to fix later today. So this is actually what a goon looks like. And I sure hope that you never turn into a goon. If you don't want to turn into a goon, please take my advice. When you're playing with your friends, make sure that you're using gentle touches. Bunny Foo Foo has a tendency of going Mike Tyson on his friends, and it's a crazy sight to see, and it makes me very sad. And his little friends don't want to play with him anymore. So make sure you're using gentle touches. Also, Bunny Foo Foo, he doesn't always ask if he can play with them. He just kind of jumps into their games, and it really makes the mice upset. So something Bunny Foo Foo needs to work on, and maybe you do too. Maybe ask people if you can play with them. Don't just jump in and destroy their games and hit them. Okay, that's not how you make good friends. Make sure to ask, hey, can I play with you? Or maybe you could say, hey, I really like the game that you're playing and you seem really friendly. Is it okay if I play with you? These are all things that I'm actually teaching Bunny Foo Foo right now, so that he can play with his little mice friends. Once he's nice, I'll turn him back to his cute little bunny old self. Anyways, the moral of this story is hare today and goon tomorrow. A hare is another word for bunny. Bunny today and goon tomorrow. Make sure you're not being a goon. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for listening to my story today. Goodbye. Hey, it's Miss Cossack again. Man, wasn't the Good Fairy beautiful? I loved her dress. In fact, I heard that she got that dress for her sister's wedding. She was a bridesmaid for it. Her sister is also the Tooth Fairy. Don't tell her that. more for joining us. Let's give a round of applause for Mr. Horsene. He is a very good friend, a great encourager, and I'm looking forward to working with you next week in our video. Thanks for helping, Horsene. I hope you had a wonderful time. Please hit that like button, push subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Adios.